He didn't hit him. He's doing 100 and some miles an hour. This guy's going to splatter all over the street here. All right, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah, well, I got 18 things going on here. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen. But this BMW is being pursued here. It's on. Yes. Yeah, I got you now. Okay, he's turning north on Havenhurst. While I have the radio going, I got the scanner going, so it's kind of hard to hear everybody at the same time. Where did he go? He's on. Oh, almost hit another one. No line. He's on.
So winding through the San Fernando Valley here. At this point, we don't see, although we have a very close look at the car that's in pursuit, doesn't appear that we see any black and whites immediately behind, but no doubt there is a bird overhead, a LAPD chopper, traveling at a very high rate of speed here. There goes the LAPD chopper.
So I'm joining the conversation now. This is Marla Tejas here, along with my colleagues, and just got word now that it has moved from Winnetka to Encino. So now we are in the Encino area, heading westbound on Ventura.
All right, there. But
wow, there's another pedestrian. Cars in that intersection. This is so dangerous, especially at the rate of speed that this driver is driving right now. We're still not sure what the want is, how this all began, but we do know that it is now in Encino. It began in Winnetka, now in Encino.
Going through several intersections here, and it was just at that moment there. There we can see now with some of our technology, we can see the speed as it ramps up here over 70 miles per hour. There's another pedestrian going through that's at least 2 crosswalks that we've seen him go right through, just as pedestrians were walking right through, weaving through cars and weaving through, veering around pedestrians as he continues to go on a very fast clip.
See there is the Ventura. You can see our locator on the bottom is the 405 Ventura Boulevard right there is where the intersection is.
Southbound on Ventura.
Yeah. What we don't know is we can't see the police behind him yet, the Blues, so we don't know if and what jurisdiction there has over here. But we do know it's pursuit vehicle, and obviously, Bobby just said the birds are in flight.
And now we're once again trying to find the vehicle because they did go under the underpass of the 405.
Yeah, near the Sherman Oaks Galleria that we're looking at right here.
Which, in fact, Bob and I, we covered that pursuit, another high-speed pursuit that ended at the Galleria last week, in fact. And that was, upwards of 130 miles per hour, that one there on the 405 and the 101. And so here we are again in the same area with this person who is eluding officers in Sherman Oaks, right near the Galleria.
Right, because last week's pursuit, they also just went right into the parking lot. They were able to then apprehend the driver and the other passengers, but they also went into this area.
They footbailed right into the parking lot of the Sherman Oaks Galleria and got away.
Well, we are hearing, in fact, that it looks like this vehicle did the exact same maneuver here and entered the Galleria as well.
Well, as we know, if you enter the Galleria, a lot of these people, I think Rick Dickert always says most of these people are caught, but if they go into certain parking structures or anything, that's one way to elude or be evasive from the police.
And of course, police are going to evacuate the building as well, if that is the case. If they did get out and are now on foot, then of course they would lock down that mall. We're still not sure if that's the case, if they did get out, but Marla, you were hearing that they did go into the parking lot?
So Kevin Takumi, who is our photographer up there in Skyfox, just fed some information to me saying that the suspect did in fact pull into the Sherman Oaks Galleria.
Okay.
So as you just said, Vanessa, when this happens, then police, they set up the perimeter around the mall. Here we are close to noontime, and you mentioned Rick Dickert. He's telling people today, because of the heat advisory that's out there, stay in air conditioning. So he's telling people to head to the malls today to find some relief from that heat out there. So in fact, it could be a busier mall than normal just because of the heat. So usually, as I was saying, the perimeter is set up, and then the mall and the garage would be put on lockdown.
It looks like the suspect might have footbailed here in that area. So just like a replay.
So we're hearing that he is under the freeway right now, the 405. Again, this is by the Sherman Oaks Galleria. We are going to go back. Okay, we are going to stick with the police pursuit as well. They're under the 405.
And what we're being told right now is they're under the freeway and running right now. So there's a foot pursuit. So we're hopefully trying, Vinnie Mac is up there with Kevin, trying to get some aerials and some shots down there. It's obviously very hard to do. But we're over there by the Galleria off the 405.
Looks like a number of police cruisers there.
Right there.
We see a man with his hands up. He just went behind that tree, but we saw a man. And he's now walking away.
We are hearing that one person has been taken into custody. We can't see that from this particular shot, but maybe there was obviously. Oh, we do have Vinnie Mac now in Skyfox for the latest information. Vinnie Mac.
That's right. Skyfox HD is over Greenleaf Street here, just south of Ventura Boulevard. We saw the car go underneath the 405 freeway there, and it never came out. So we were kind of in doubt as to where he went. And our conjecture here that he may have run into the mall over there is a good one. Unfortunately, we understand now that he may have ran down this street. We've got LAPD here on Greenleaf Street, which is a small little cul-de-sac, or actually a traffic circle here, just south of Ventura Boulevard. Now, we did see one individual walk down the street and go into this house right here, but we're going to see if we can clear this tree and see what's going on underneath here. I don't know if they've got somebody in custody or whether this was just another individual walking down the street. I don't see them bringing anybody out. Oh, here he is. Here he is.
Well, there you go. Looks like they got him right there. When we get the 4, that means all clear, but we can't tell right now.
Yeah, it is hard to get a good look, but you can see somebody being placed into the back of the cruiser there. So, Vinnie Mac, is it just one suspect that they were looking for?
I don't know. We weren't able to see into the BMW that was being pursued. I'm going to have to assume that this individual has, the interest of the LAPD here for some reason. Hopefully apparently this is the individual because his reckless driving really endangered a whole bunch of people. I counted at least 5 different pedestrians that came within inches of getting hit by this individual.
Well, we are happy to hear, obviously, if that is in fact the suspect, that he has been arrested and he is off the streets. The end of that pursuit, which started in Winnetka, now finishing in Encino. We do want to take you back live to the Robert Mueller hearing on Capitol Hill.
Did they meet with foreign private citizens?
Again, same response.
Did they seek information about a U.S. citizen or any U.S. citizens?
Did he actually run down the street? I have no clue. Yeah. Well, they've now let traffic continue underneath the 405 now. It's coming out on the east side. Yeah, that could be. Oh, this scanner is just so loud. I can turn it down. It's part of the reason why I couldn't talk. I couldn't hear. Do we have PD around the mall at all? Or? Which, this one? I don't know who it was they put in the car. Yeah, it's long out. There's the vast amount of smoke. All right, we'll go take a look at the remnants of it. Let's head off to where we were going there, Adam. It's down near Woodman, I think. Possibly further. I don't see a police presence around that mall at all. I think they may have got him. Hazeltine is the 14,000 block, so Woodman must just be further east on Woodman. I mean, further east on. I don't know. It's on Ventura Boulevard, 13,000 block.